Pines High School Spring Concert. What a beautiful evening here to celebrate the arts. Hopefully you had a chance to get up and view the art show that is upstairs in large group instruction. And tonight we're going to get the opportunity to hear the one pursuits perform, and not only in band but in choir as well. And so you're in for a treat, it really is. I'm Jim Brewer, the high school principal, and on behalf of everybody, we want to welcome you to the North Pines. If you would, at this point in time, if you have your cell phones on you, if you would either turn them off or at a minimum silence them, okay, to not disrupt the performers that are up here and have worked so hard for you to listen to them and show their talents. Okay? I do want to say that afterwards there will be a light reception, so hopefully you can stay afterwards and congratulate all the performers and the conductors in the work that they've done. I also want to plug that on Friday, May 29th, there is the cabaret concert that is going to be happening here on Friday night. So if you get an opportunity, please show up to that and or volunteer to help us with the cabaret. It would be great. There's a number of people that you can sign up to do that as well. With no further ado, enjoy the show.
of tonight's concert, Song of Renewal, with winter finally giving way to spring, the end of the school year, the beginning of the next period of time in our lives. Many of us are feeling a sense of change for the better. The music of this concert is very about the same feeling. Our first selection, Tia Hamba, is a song that was during the protests of the South American archipelago, which ultimately led to a transition of democracy for all citizens in that country. Gavotte is a quirky yet cheerful work of music for woodwind that lifts the spirits and makes Mr. Man think of couples happily walking down the aisle, but not quite knowing how to walk instead.
Hi, my name is Annie Fuller and I play the alto saxophone in the high school concert band. Our next selection, entitled Kingdom Hearts, or Kakari, is from the Disney video game Kingdom Hearts. This piece takes us on an adventure on the classic path of the hero. One of the best parts of an adventure is how, at the beginning, the hero is faced with an open road of infinite possibilities. Our fourth piece is Salvation is Created by Chesnikoff and arranged for band by Bruce Hauschnitz. Highlighting the contrast between the times of dark struggle and wondrous salvation from the dark. Salvation is Created brings out two very different sounds from our ensemble, much like the two sides on a coin. Listen for the transformation from the quiet moments of sadness to the great swelling waves of joy and redemption. We hope you enjoy Salvation is Created.
awards to give these fine musicians. That's fun, huh? All right, so let's do, first up is letters. Students gain points by being in solo and ensemble, helping out with the middle school concert, various things, helping out the band. And so once they accumulate 100 points, they get their letter. Not all of them that I say are getting a letter today because I haven't received them in the mail yet, so that's my bad. But I'll say their names and they will stand in front and we'll applaud at the end. We'll applaud at the end of all the names. Following students have gotten their letter: Trevor Poole, Joe Joker, Brian Poole, Clayton Limbaugh, Malcolm Camus, Matt McGill, Trevor Shuck, and Jonathan Thomas. Like I said, these students have done a great deal for our program. You'll notice that many of them are, sophomores and freshmen, so it's not an easy thing to get, and they have all put in their dues and really helped us out. One more round of applause for these guys. Next up is the trophy award. It's for 200 points, the same things, you get the same awards, but it's double what it took to get a letter. And so these two students are Cole Powell and Lake Edwards, and they can come up and I'll show you the trophy. Lake is in the jam, so that's why it's on the video. The following students have gotten their 300-point award. This is the highest award that students can get besides the plaques, besides the Susan Award and so forth. And so this is for 300 points. One of these students got it last year, but I didn't give him the plaque, so he'll get it now. This is Abel Lipschutz, Eddie Stevens, Annie Fuller, and Alex Wilson. This student couldn't be here tonight. He is feeling very, very ill, and but he's very much missed. But I mean, these guys are playing great without him too. So just imagine what it'd be like if he was there too. He is receiving the Patrick S. Gilmore Award, which I think of as for service. But this is just him being involved in a lot of things. He was the lead in the musical, and he has really done a lot of things for band. Played saxophone, played clarinet, played contra, alto, clarinet, played piano in the jazz band, and is generally willing to do and capable of doing anything I ask him to do. And he wrote a really great piece that you heard on the winter concert. It's silence, and he's not here today. This student created some major opportunities for students in the band. If it weren't for her, we wouldn't have two of the events, at least one of the events. Yeah, two of the events that went to state this year. And so there are students that were brought to state because of groups that she organized. And these groups practiced after school. And in general, she organizes a lot of stuff. She's an awesome musician. Absolutely awesome. And really fun to be around too. Alex Falsetto. students. That's Louis Armstrong. This next student is getting 2, and I happen to have missed his name on 2 programs, which is my bad, but I'll tell you what, even though sometimes we forget he's there, that's because he's doing such a great job. Rarely do I have to give him instruction, and it's because he picks things up so fast. He has such a great intuition, and something that I've really learned to love about him is his sense of humor. Always lighthearted, never too hard on people around him. Great example for the people around him, and he can play on the beat like no other. And this is Walker the band. I just go through the many awards that he's getting the John Phillips Sousa Award, which is the big one, the most important one. I still put this one on my resume, should I ever have a resume again. And it's just for overall leadership. Finally, the other one is for improvisation in the jazz band. He's got an ear. You're going to hear him improvise later tonight. And finally, his 4-year award for being in the band for 4 years. So that's Walker the band. I give him a lot of stuff.
For the record, it was more than 2 occasions.
This next piece is by Miles Davis. It's called So What. And the reason why it fits into the renewal theme is because at this point in jazz, most of the listeners have been alienated by a thing called bebop. And this is an effort to slow things down. And so it's from the album Kind of Blue, the most purchased album of all time in jazz. So What?
Overture for Band by William Schumann, based on the Revolutionary War hymn, Chester by William Billings. Originally meant to bolster early American politics and fighting spirit, Schumann uses the original melodic theme in many different ways to transform the music into many different emotions and settings. Chester Overture transforms from feelings of solidarity to epic battles, painful losses, and finally ending in glorious triumph. We hope you enjoy one of our final pieces, Chester, Overture for Band. And our final selection for the night here is, as a whole band, is El Choclo by A.G. Villaldo and arranged by Robert Longfield. El Choclo is one of the most premier and most recognized tangos from the country of Argentina, and this arrangement highlights the dramatic flair that tango dancers use while practicing their art. We hope you enjoy our last piece, El Choclo.
I forgot to talk about large group and solo ensemble. Would all the people who had a solo and solo ensemble please stand up? And so they all participated in solo ensemble. These are the soloists. And finally, if you went to state solo ensemble, please stand up. So 17 out of 25. For large group, you know, we did the piece you just heard. It's pretty hard, but I played in college. And they did a really nice job. They, you know, congratulations, guys. And we got a first. We got a first at large group. So congratulations to everyone.
forward. I'm not sure if the fire is out here. We're able to give 2 band scholarships and 1 choir, ranging from $500 to $750. Our first band scholarship went to Lake Edwards. Our second band scholarship went to Morgan Tomchak. I believe Morgan attends school in Stevens Point. He isn't available tonight, but we should throw him. Our third scholarship is a choir scholarship, and that goes to Rebecca Puffer. She's in the back getting ready for choir, so. Oh, here she is. Congratulations. We're going to talk a little bit about the cabaret, which is our upcoming event. It's our major fundraiser for the boosters.
It's Friday, May 29th. It's a great event, a great evening out. If you haven't been, please do so. It is the Boosters' major fundraiser for these kids, band as well as choir. For the price of your ticket, $12 for adults, $8 for seniors and students, with a maximum of $35 for a family. You get dinner, which is going to be a chicken and pasta dinner, and desserts. Don't forget the desserts. There'll be music with the kids singing instrumentals, and there's going to be a lot of raffles. Some to entice you to get there. There'll be at least 2 Kindles. There will be Badger tickets, part of a Badger basket. We have some new prizes from Trackside and Eagle Sports, as well as a 6-month membership to the Wellness Center, and the donations keep coming in. So it's a great way to come out for an evening, enjoy some great music by our young musicians. A nice night here.
Just to wrap it up, your donations and cabaret attendance goes to different things, such as scholarships, awards, equipment, field trips, singing in Wisconsin, band